Have you ever felt unsure or even embarrassed about the idea of masturbation after menopause? If so, you're not alone. Many women in their 50s, 60s and beyond have quietly wondered what's normal when it comes to intimacy and self-care at this stage of life. But here's the truth. Masturbation isn't just normal. It can be a powerful way to care for your body and your emotional well-being after menopause. Yes, your body changes. Hormones shift. Sensations may feel different, but the need to feel connected to yourself, to relax, to feel alive and whole, that never goes away. In today's video, we'll gently guide you through safe, mindful and effective techniques for self-pleasure tailored specifically for post-menopausal women. Because this is not just about pleasure, it's about healing, maintaining vaginal health and honouring your relationship with your body. Stay with us until the end, where we'll also cover important medical tips and suggest a few gentle lubricants and sexual wellness tools that might be helpful if you're just starting. And remember, this is a safe space. No judgment, no pressure, just real respectful guidance. If this topic speaks to you, leave a comment below or share this video with someone who might need to hear it, because no woman should feel alone in this conversation. Now, let's begin. Before beginning any form of physical intimacy with yourself, especially after menopause, it's essential to set the right mood, not just physically but emotionally. Step 1 is creating a calm and private space where you can feel safe, relaxed and unpressured. Remember, this isn't about achieving a goal, like orgasm. It's about reconnecting with your body, gently and lovingly. Start by choosing a time when you won't be disturbed. Dim the lights, silence your phone, and permit yourself to focus solely on yourself. Many women find it helpful to take a warm bath beforehand, letting the water soothe any tension in the muscles and melt away mental stress. You might also try listening to soft instrumental music or practicing a few minutes of gentle breathing or meditation. These small rituals aren't just about setting the mood, they help you shift from doing to feeling. One woman named Linda, 66, shared this with us. I used to think intimacy had to be spontaneous or wild, but after menopause I found that preparing my space with intention, lighting a candle, playing my favourite soft jazz, even brushing a little scented oil on my arms, made the experience feel sacred instead of strange. I finally felt at home in my body again. The key here is mindfulness. Allow yourself to slow down. There is no right or wrong way to begin. What matters is that you feel emotionally grounded and physically comfortable. This is your time, your space, and your body. By creating a peaceful environment and releasing the pressure of expectations, you lay the foundation for a more fulfilling and empowering experience. Once you've created a calming, private space and begun reconnecting with your body, the next essential step is ensuring physical comfort, especially after menopause. This is where using a good lubricant becomes vital. As estrogen levels decline, vaginal tissue naturally becomes thinner and drier, which can make stimulation uncomfortable or even painful if done without support. Lubrication is not just a helpful addition, it's often a necessity for postmenopausal women. It reduces friction, enhances sensitivity, and significantly lowers the risk of micro tears, irritation, or infection. When choosing a product, opt for a high-quality water-based or silicone-based lubricant. These are safe, non-irritating, and specifically designed for delicate vaginal tissue. Avoid common household products like coconut oil, cooking oils, or Vaseline. While they might seem harmless, they can disrupt your vaginal pH and introduce harmful bacteria, increasing your risk of inflammation or infection. A woman named Carol, 69, shared her experience. I used to skip lube because I thought I didn't need it. But after a few uncomfortable experiences, my gynecologist gently explained that my body had changed and that lube wasn't a weakness, it was a tool. Now I keep one on my nightstand and it's made all the difference. No more irritation, just comfort. Choosing the right lubricant shows respect for your body and its needs. There is nothing unnatural about needing a little extra help. It's simply about adapting wisely to your stage of life. When you prioritize your comfort, you create a safe and nurturing environment where exploration can feel empowering instead of intimidating. So don't skip this step. Your body deserves to feel good, safe, gentle, and without apology. After ensuring proper lubrication, the next natural step for many women is gentle clitoral stimulation, a method that is not only effective but also less likely to cause discomfort or injury, especially after menopause. For most women, the clitoris remains the most sensitive and responsive area for pleasure, and post-menopausal changes don't change that, but they do require us to approach it with more care and intention. The skin in this area can become thinner and more sensitive with age, which is why gentle, slow, and mindful stimulation is key. You don't need intensity to feel pleasure. You need presence and patience. Using clean fingers is a perfectly valid and intimate method. Start with light, circular motions around the clitoris rather than directly on it, and pay close attention to how your body responds. Let your comfort guide the rhythm and pressure. If using your hand doesn't feel quite right or causes wrist fatigue, alternatives like a soft pillow or warm shower can help. A woman named Lorraine, 72, shared, "I found that lying on a body pillow and letting myself slowly rock against it helped me ease into it. It wasn't about the climax, it was about rediscovering touch." Some women may also enjoy the help of a mini vibrator, preferably one with adjustable settings and a soft silicone tip. These devices are designed to provide subtle vibrations that enhance sensation without overwhelming the nerves. If you choose to use one, always start at the lowest setting and explore different angles gently. The goal is not to rush, but to reconnect. Avoid aggressive rubbing or pressure. Postmenopausal tissue is more prone to irritation, and what once felt normal may now require a more delicate approach. Remember, stimulation is not a performance, it's a personal ritual. Give yourself full permission to go slow, pause, and listen to your body's feedback. In this stage of life, pleasure is about honouring your pace, not chasing intensity. Alongside clitoral stimulation, another gentle yet deeply supportive technique for postmenopausal women is pelvic massage. While it may not be as commonly discussed, massaging the lower abdomen, inner thighs, and gluteal region can significantly enhance natural blood flow, awaken nerve endings, and lay the groundwork for a more fulfilling self-pleasure experience. This practice is not about intensity or performance. It's about preparing the body to feel more connected, more receptive, and more alive. With age, circulation to the pelvic region can become sluggish, contributing to numbness or decreased arousal. A warm, soothing massage helps reverse this, slowly awakening the tissue and encouraging a deeper sense of presence in the body. Start by warming your hands and applying a small amount of non-irritating oil or unscented body lotion. Use slow circular motions around your lower belly, especially just above the pubic bone. Move gradually to the inner thighs, using gentle kneading strokes. Finally, focus on the buttocks, where soft rhythmic pressure can release tension and support overall pelvic relaxation. A woman named Deborah, 69, once described her discovery this way. "I used to feel disconnected from my lower body, like it was asleep, but when I began massaging my hips and lower belly before touching myself, something shifted. I felt warmth, flow, and for the first time in years, I was truly present." The beauty of this practice is that it doesn't demand anything from you. It's not about climax, it's about coming home to your body. You can use it as a standalone act of care or as a preparation before more direct stimulation. Either way, it helps you reconnect with sensation in a non-threatening, deeply nurturing way. Incorporating pelvic massage as part of your self-pleasure ritual adds a layer of intention and softness. It's a quiet invitation for your body to open, to circulate, and to remember that pleasure is still possible, at any age and on your terms. For women navigating pleasure after menopause, especially those new to self-exploration or rediscovering their bodies, introducing sex toys can be both exciting and empowering if approached gently and wisely. While many older women may feel hesitant at first, the right tool chosen with care can ease discomfort, heighten arousal, and rebuild confidence in sensation. That said, the golden rule is to start small and soft. Your body has changed and it deserves a kind, respectful approach. Look for toys that are designed specifically with sensitivity in mind. Mini vibrators for external stimulation or small flexible dildos made of medical-grade silicone for internal use. Avoid toys that are too large, rigid, or overly intense, especially if vaginal tissues have become thinner or less elastic. Equally important is hygiene. Always wash your toy thoroughly before and after use, using warm water and mild soap or a dedicated toy cleaner. If you're using a toy internally, apply a water-based or silicone-based lubricant beforehand to reduce friction and enhance comfort. And never share toys unless you're using a condom over them, even within a trusted relationship. Let's hear from Helen, 71, who rediscovered her sensuality with the help of a mini massager. At first, I felt awkward just buying it, she admitted. But once I got past the embarrassment, it became a beautiful part of my routine. It wasn't just about climax, it was about feeling something again, gently and on my terms. Helen's experience is far from rare. Many women report that a vibrator's rhythmic pulse or a small, smooth, insertable toy helps them reconnect with parts of themselves they thought were long gone. And the key, again, is intention. Choosing a toy not for performance, but for exploration, healing, and emotional closeness with one's own body. Ultimately, using sex toys after menopause isn't about replacing anything or chasing past sensations. It's about welcoming this new chapter with curiosity, care, and self-acceptance. When used thoughtfully, a toy becomes more than an object. It becomes a bridge back to your vitality and a gentle reminder that pleasure doesn't retire. As comfort and curiosity grow, some women may feel ready to explore internal vaginal stimulation after menopause. This is entirely natural, but it requires care, patience, and attentiveness to your body's signals. Unlike earlier in life, the internal tissues may now be thinner, drier, or more sensitive. So preparation and gentleness are key. First and foremost, never skip lubricant. A high-quality water-based or silicone-based lubricant is essential to reduce friction, prevent irritation, and enhance pleasure. Apply it generously to both the toy or finger and the vaginal opening before beginning any internal exploration. Next, begin only after your body feels relaxed. Many women find that starting with clitoral or external stimulation helps ease into a more receptive state. If you feel any pain, burning, or discomfort, stop immediately. These are signs your body isn't ready yet or that something isn't right. It's important to honour that rather than push through. And pleasure should never come at the cost of pain. To further support internal stimulation and long-term vaginal health, consider incorporating Kegel exercises into your routine. These pelvic floor contractions help strengthen the muscles that support the uterus, bladder, and vagina. With regular practice, Kegels can enhance sensitivity, improve circulation, and even support better orgasmic control. Let's take the story of Maria, 69, who shared her journey of returning to internal pleasure after a long hiatus. At first, I was scared. I didn't want to feel broken, she said. But I lit a candle, used warm oil on my belly, and just took my time. Slowly, I started feeling more connected. I even began doing Kegels each morning with my tea. Now, I feel stronger and more alive than I have in years. Maria's experience highlights something beautiful. This process isn't about performance. It's about reclamation. When internal touch is approached mindfully, it can reconnect you not just with your body, but with your sense of self, confidence, and feminine power. Whether you explore this gently or wait until you feel ready, know this: your pleasure, your pace, your rules. While exploring self-pleasure after menopause can be empowering and healing, it's essential to prioritize health and safety every step of the way. Your body has changed, and so should your approach. That means taking time, being mindful, and listening closely to what your body is telling you. First, never rush the process. Unlike earlier years, the vaginal tissues post-menopause are often thinner, drier, and more prone to irritation. Trying to force stimulation, whether external or internal, without adequate arousal or lubrication can lead to microtears, pain, or even infection. This is not about getting it done. It's about reconnecting slowly and intentionally. Second, be aware of any unusual symptoms. If you notice persistent itching, burning, spotting, or pain during or after self-touch, it's crucial not to ignore them. These could be signs of hormonal thinning, micro-injury, or even infections. In such cases, see a gynecologist, not because there's something wrong with pleasure, but because your body deserves proper care. Third, always maintain hygiene. Clean your hands thoroughly before touching yourself, and clean any toys with mild soap and warm water or a gentle sex toy cleanser before and after use. This minimizes the risk of bacterial imbalance or irritation. A clean, calm environment helps create not just physical safety, but also emotional ease. And finally, some women may benefit from using prescription estrogen cream or vaginal tablets. which help restore moisture, elasticity, and comfort in the vaginal tissue. If your doctor has recommended this therapy, combining it with gentle stimulation can further enhance the healing process and restore sensitivity. Take, for example, Mrs. Diane, 72, who shared, "I felt ashamed at first to even bring it up with my doctor, but she listened kindly and prescribed me a low-dose estrogen cream. I used it nightly for 2 weeks, and suddenly everything felt more alive again, like I was home in my body." Diane's story is a powerful reminder. This journey is yours, but it doesn't have to be taken alone. With proper care, patience, and a little guidance, self-touch can become not only safe, but a profound form of self-trust and renewal. Thank you for being open to this important and often overlooked conversation. Masturbation after menopause is not something to feel ashamed of. It's a form of self-care, a way to stay connected with your body, and a gentle tool to enhance your quality of life, both physically and emotionally. Whether you're just beginning to explore again or have quietly continued this practice, know this: you're not alone, and what you're doing is both natural and healthy. With the right guidance, safe techniques, and a kind approach to your changing body, pleasure can continue to be a meaningful part of your well-being at any stage of life. And if you're looking for thoughtful suggestions, whether it's about the right lubricant for post-menopausal comfort or gentle sex toys that suit your needs, I'm here to help. Just leave a comment or message privately if you'd like support. If this content resonated with you or opened up a new perspective, please consider subscribing to our channel. We release honest, respectful guidance for women over 60 every week. Hit the like button, turn on notifications, and don't forget to share this with someone who might need it, because self-care has no age limit, and neither does joy.